Hello and thank you for joining us today. I will be showing you how to process a return within our web-based software. First, you will have your own unique account name, password, and firm name to gain access to the software. You may access the site as long as you have Wi-Fi and internet capabilities. The first screen is your welcome screen. Select Save and Continue. The next screen is your main screen, which is called the Office Manager screen. This screen shows all up-to-date information, and you can access any link from this screen. The message board provides important information. Appointment, that lets you know what appointments you have scheduled for the day. Federal and state e-file summary shows how many returns you have queued for e-file, total accepted, total transmitted, rejects, and refund status. And the bank e-file summary shows all returns that includes a bank product. Now first, in order to do a return, you want to select Client Manager, then New Return. But for this demonstration, I will go into a return that has already been created. Client Manager, Manage Return. And I'll go into June Sample, select Manage. Edit the return. And I have the option to select from direct input or interview input. Direct input, this is for which forms you will add to the return. The interview is for beginners. This mode takes you screen by screen with interview questions to ask the taxpayer. And for this demonstration, I will select Direct Input. The first screen will be your personal information screen. This is where you will enter all the personal information that applies to the taxpayer and their spouse. First name, last name, social security number, date of birth, occupation, and then this section here, and go back, identity protection PIN. This would be a 6-digit PIN that's provided by the IRS, and it renews every year. This section here, select any box that applies to the taxpayer. The next section pertains to the Affordable Care Act. Answer the appropriate questions and select the appropriate response. Filing status. And for this demonstration, I have selected single. Their address, city, state, zip, email address, city, state again. And if the client opts to get their refund by direct deposit, select checkings or savings, enter the routing number, verify, account number, and verify again, and select Save. And if there are any issues or errors, the software will prompt you to correct them before moving to the next screen. As you see over to the left, the forms included in the return are in bold. 1040, and there's a W-2. So we want to go over to the next screen, which is the additional information. This is where you will enter the client's identification information. So this is basically proof showing that you have received this information from the taxpayer. You can select whether driver's license or state ID. State the identification was issued, identification number, the date the ID was issued, and the expiration date when it will expire. Select Save, and I'll move on to the W-2. If we need to add a new W-2, select Add, but I will go into the W-2 since I have already created one. Select Edit, and all you have to do is enter the information based on the actual W-2 and enter the information in the appropriate field. And as you see, we have the employer's information and the employee's information. The wage information, and then the federal withheld, Social Security tax withheld, and Medicare withheld. And down below, it will have the state and local, which would be the city. If there was any taxes withheld there, you would put it on line 18 through 20. Again, save. And then once you've completed the return, you always want to verify. If there was any errors, they will have it listed here, and you would go in and make the necessary corrections. The override screen, that allows you to override any values on the forms or schedules. The workpad screen, that will be an additional worksheet for any form or schedule that's on a particular return. View and print, that allows you to view and print individual forms associated with that particular return. Notes, this allows you to take notes, such as if you ask the question to your taxpayer and then their responses, you can notate this information here in this section. Also, it is dated and timestamped. The DM Docs, this is where the client's W-2, ID, Social Security numbers is stored. You have the option to scan, upload, and print the information as well. The signature section, this is where the client will actually use the mouse to sign the return. And once you see the dot, you know that the client is ready to sign. Clear signature if you want, and do it again, and save. And this is saving the actual signature, and you can select as to which forms you want the signature to apply. Once the return is complete, you want to go in again and do your verify. As long as there's no issues or errors, you can proceed to closing the return. Select Completed, or if you're waiting on documents, you can select Waiting on Documents, ready for payment, waiting for signature, say for instance if the spouse comes in and you need the spouses to sign, reviewing, transmitting, and completed. So I'm going to select completed for this training scenario. Update status. And this screen here, this shows you that this was a federal return showing not yet e-filed. This is their refund, or if they owed, it will show owed in red. And because we are working in the 2015 software, we are currently not able to do the payment detail. So I'll go into 2014 version and I'll make those changes there to show you guys. Okay, now this is where you would enter the client payment information. Select client payment, edit invoice, and as you see, the tax preparation fees are listed, $250. You have the option to modify the charges. And because there is no banking product assessed, I will not be able to go in the banking. So we will select non-banking, continue, make payment now. The customer can make the payment by cash, check, money order, or check if you offer those payment options. If this was a banking product, it will show the actual bank product listed here, such as Santa Barbara, Republic, or Refund Advantage. Then it will have the option where you can select to have the refund by direct deposit, or if the client wishes to have a check, or if they have a card, and you would have that option listed here if the bank product option was available. Then you have the choice to select if you want to mark the invoice as completed. Then you can proceed to e-file the return. Then once you save and continue, that completes our scenario for today. Thank you for joining us. If you have any further questions or concerns, you may give us a call. The number is 844-761-2044, or you may visit us at our website at www.ecotaxsolutions.com. Thank you and have a great day.